Vanakkam. Good day to you. I am Partha Sarthi with almost 4 decades of experience in domestic, industrial and commercial refrigeration. I am here on behalf of ISRE in connection with the REFCOLD 2023 program. And when we talk about refrigeration, one of the first happy thoughts that we get is about ice creams. 4-5 decades back, ice creams, selling them was a challenge because of our tropical climate. It melts fast. Retaining the freezing is a challenge. And then in push carts, used to have broken ice with salt to retain the temperature, which used to melt and again add to the hygiene challenge. So in that kind of situation, people tried bringing the next step, that is deep freezers, to market these ice creams. But even that had a challenge because you needed power, and if it is mobile, you can't have power. So there was one gentleman who made a difference here. He made deep freezers which can retain the chillness, freezing conditions for a longer time by building a glycol-based deep freezer. And we are very happy, and I am privileged to introduce you Mr. Venu, who is our guest today, who made this possible. Mr. Venu, welcome, sir. Mr. Venu actually is very unique in the sense he has already some 6 patents applied for and 3 patents awarded to him, all in refrigeration.
Yeah.
And he had his own entrepreneurship, built his own company, and as part of that developed many products, at least some 10-12 unique products which formed the basis of refrigeration in India and probably the world. Mr. Venu is actually a BSc chemical engineer from New College, coming out on top of the college when he passed out. And he has done a course AMEIE, which was very prevalent in those days as equivalent to the Bachelor of Engineering, and then Diploma in Refrigeration also, as you said.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the ISRE and the REFCOLD India 2023 for sharing my thoughts.
So what motivated you into refrigeration?
That when I was studying 10th standard, a refrigerator technician came to my house, and because we have given a complaint of less cooling, there's no cooling in a refrigerator. He has come and then he has switched off the refrigerator and removed all the ice and then started the thing. He said it's okay. I thought the ice, I believe that ice is making cooling. So he removed the ice. So I was wondering why without ice, cooling, how it can happen. That has given enthusiasm for me to think about refrigeration.
So 4-5 decades back when you started your career, what was the scenario of the refrigeration industry?
5 decades back, air conditioner is about 10,000 rupees. So it is called white elephant goods are very luxury goods. Whereas 1 sovereign of gold, 10 grams will be about 200-300 rupees. So you'll have to spend about 10 sovereigns of gold for buying 1 air conditioner. That luxury goods are there. So those days even very few refrigeration spare parts shops in Chennai itself, metro cities. In towns and other small cities, they'll have to come all the way to city to buy their spare parts and buying gas and other things. Those days only open type compressors are mostly used, seal type only in refrigerators. And those days in a refrigeration ITI in 1970, there are only 32 students comes out per year for the entire Tamil Nadu. Today, ISRE membership itself more than 4-digit number in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu chapter. So Those days again, cold room mean it's a cold storage mean it's a big cold storages with only one compressor, big compressor, and only one product to be kept. Or in case there is a volume is reduced, the cold storages are very loss-making industry. So now it is the entire scenario.
Sir, as part of your entrepreneurship, you have developed quite a few unique products. Normally, people know only the standard cold room or a display freezer or an ice cream freezer and things like that. Or maybe some people know about a process chiller. But there are so many other products, and for India, you had been the front runner in developing some of the unique products. Can you throw some light on some of those products?
I developed my first tricycle ice cream vending machine in 1990. So it took about 2 years for me to develop that because I wanted to alternate for push carts, unhygienic conditions. So I developed that, but cost is more. So I don't know whether it can move into the market. So I approached a very big player in ice cream. So they said they are looking only for this type of equipment. So they asked me to take a trial on the beach. So myself and the vice president of that company, we have taken a first tricycle mission in Marina Beach in India. And it was very successful. Temperature has achieved and ice cream not melted. We have measured the temperatures, and it was happened for next 1 week. We have tried the same trial in the Marina Beach itself. So the company is very happy. So they have ordered about 10 missions. That time I don't have any ideas about patterning of a product. So after 30 years also, the product is in the same shape, same condition, same size, same everything is the same. But I am happy that it helps the industry, ice cream industry, a lot. That happiness is more than sufficient for me. And after that, I developed. Previously, they used to transport the ice cream to the CO2 blocks. They used to put the dry ice in a shipper box and then transport it. For that, with the same similar technology, with a PCM material, I developed a freezer on wheels that is successfully worked for throughout India. I developed a milk, refrigerated milk, milk tanker. So usually milk tankers, they used to take the chilled milk from chilling center to the process center. This milk tanker, they can collect the raw milk from the collection center to the chilling center. By the time it comes here, the milk will get cooled from ambient to chilling center.
Okay.
Apart from that, I have done one test chamber for actuating of valve, because they wanted to export to Canada. There sometimes temperature goes up to minus 25. So they are producing the valves over here and then taken to Canada. So they wanted at minus 40, they wanted to see the pressure that the valve can be actuated. Apart from that, there is one more for CSIR structural engineering in Chennai, Tharamani. I supplied one test chamber for rockets. They make some welding to see the pressure of size of damage during different temperatures and different pressures. They wanted to study that, so I supplied with a liquid nitrogen test chamber. From minus 180 degrees to 300 degrees. It can vary.
Sir, I am also aware that you had developed an import substitution product for braiding of hoses.
Internationally, that time there was only about 10 meters lengthy hose cooling system. So that too for other European conditions. I made a ultimate result. I made it with a 1.5 meter by 1.5 meter box. I made it with that. The hose will be chilled with the same time and the same length, and they used to bride the thing. The host chillers, we were the pioneers at that time, and then we are exporting also. Very good product accepted by the rubber hose industry.
Generally, people associate refrigeration into our domestic refrigerator or maximum a cold room or maybe a push cart where ice cream is getting sold. Having been in the industry, can you hear from you, sir, like what are the different kind of applications?
Yeah, because I think it in a different way, refrigeration system. Usually refrigeration mean only for the cooling of the product. But I use the refrigeration product to extract the biomass extraction from. Because there are a lot of other ways to extract the biomass, but with the refrigeration system as a solvent, our refrigerant is as a solvent. I tested with a small container and then soaked the biomass with the refrigerant and then tried it. It has very successfully came. And then I've manufactured one system for about 50 kgs of chili powder. They can choke in the refrigeration system. This is 99.9% purity. That's why they have a very good market. And
You, in your career, you also have been an educator and a trainer. So I think you know more about training people. You had that commitment even so many decades back.
Yeah, I love teaching the people. Even during my factory also, if I come for visit, I'll bombard some 2-3 people. But definitely, I'll teach them the mistakes, so they should not do it again in their lifetime. So I didn't anticipate that some competition will come, because many people come over here for work or some institutions. I used to go for Peters Engineering College, even Hindustan Engineering College for a thing. Some classes we used to take, and then even Adyar Engineering.
College of Engineering.
College of Engineering. They used to send their ME refrigeration students for in-plant training for about 1 month. Because I will not give any certificate without doing any job. So they'll have to definitely learn something in their 1 month training.
So what do you think is the future of refrigeration?
The future of refrigeration is artificial intelligence. This solution is needed in industrial refrigeration to optimize energy consumption and utilization, and also high cool hybrid industrial cooling system works on solar heating. Apart from that, magnetic refrigeration technology is developing. Once this is fully developed, the technology, it will be a complete ecological system. It is based on magnetic solids that acts as a refrigerant. It is a green technology, noiseless technology, high energy efficient technology, simple technology, low maintenance technology. Once this magnetic refrigeration system comes, there are possibilities of increasing the human organs shelf life, maybe from 3 hours to 1 day or something like that. So that will help a very good future in the world.
So that is interesting, Mr. Venu, how the future of refrigeration is going to have a positive impact on the human species. So with that thoughts coming from him, it's just the right time for us, because in Chennai, we are going to host the ISRE's flagship program on refrigeration, REFCOLD 2023, in October between 12th and 14th at Chennai Trade Center. So hoping to see you all there, and signing off, this is Parthasarathi again, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll meet in the REFCOLD India 2023. This is a need of the hour for India.